everyone, Living Free Ashley here, and today we are making rice milk. I'm going to be experimenting with both brown rice and white rice, as well as using the Vitamix and my BioChef juicer. Okay, so the first thing to do is soak your rice. So what I did is I put 1 cup of brown rice and a cup of white rice in another bowl and just covered them with water and let them sit for at least 2 hours. And it was hot water, but not boiling. So after the 2 hours, the rice was softer, but they weren't mushy or cooked. And I just took the bowls of rice and I just drained them and gave them a good rinse. Next, I added in 3 cups of water each, so per bowl. I've seen some recipes do 4 cups of water to 1 cup of rice, but I wanted my milk to be a bit creamier, so I stuck with 3 cups. And if you're just using one type of rice, then you can do 2 cups of rice to 6 to 8 cups of water. So I started with the brown rice and I added the rice and 3 cups of water mixture to the Vitamix. And I just gave that a really good blend for a few minutes until it was nice and smooth. You can see here how creamy and bubbly it is already. And next I took my nut milk, or in this case rice milk, milking bag, straining bag, and I just strained the rice milk through it and gave it a good squeeze until all of the liquid was out and I was just left with the little rice pulp. And I was surprised there was actually not very much pulp at all. And then I just poured the brown rice milk into a jar and labeled it with a B so I could remember it was the brown rice milk. So then the next thing I did was make the white rice milk with my juicer. So this is the BioChef juicer and you can do almond milk and soy milk and rice milk in it. So I took a 1 cup measuring cup and I made sure to get an equal amount of water and rice as I was pouring it into the juicer. It did start to get pretty creamy, and the coolest part for me was seeing the pulp that came out of the juicer, because it was sticky and stretchy and gelatinous. It was so interesting. It was like a science experiment. So anyways, after I ran all of the rice through, I got another creamy, not so foamy and not so thick rice milk. And then again poured that into a container and marked it with a W for white rice milk. I tried foaming both of the rice milks and neither of them foamed. This was the white rice milk, it just stayed the same. Whereas the brown rice milk, it thickened up but didn't foam. So I would say the brown rice milk is probably good for cooking, like if you're making cream sauces or something like that, because it does thicken up nicely. In terms of the taste, I liked the taste of the white rice milk better. It was a little smoother, a little, I don't want to say tasteless, but it didn't have much of that rice taste to it, whereas the brown rice milk had that kind of brown rice taste to it. So again, it's better for, I would say, cooking or something like that, rather than having it in granola or something like that where the milk is more present. The white rice milk did separate, so when you go to use the white rice milk, you have to give it a pretty good shake. And the brown rice milk didn't separate as much. I don't know if it's because of the juicer or because of the Vitamix. I might have to experiment and do the brown rice in the juicer and the white rice in the Vitamix and see if there's a difference from there. But overall, the milks were good and they were creamy, and it's a nice alternative to any of the other nut milks or soy milks out there. Thanks again for watching another episode with me, Living Free Ashley, and cheers to living free.